Recorded. Okay. It is recorded.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss.
Okay. Now I'm trying to share my window. Can you see whether it's working or not?
Yes, Miss, we can see the
Can see
material.
the material. All right. Thanks. If I do it like this, can you still see the presentation, the sharing?
Yes, Miss.
You can still see the slides, huh?
Yes.
Right. So those who are in, are you all going for your internship tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
A bit nervous.
A bit nervous. Why?
Because change of environment.
Change of environment. Yes, yes, correct. Okay. Yeah, a bit lah. Have any one of you have started already? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess we can start lah, yeah. Right. I am actually waiting for the KBP, but I'm not sure whether she'll come in later probably. Yeah. On. Hold on, yeah. It seems like it's lagging. Okay, so I hope I'm sharing the correct presentation. If you see that I'm going too fast or too slow or something is lagging, please let me know, yeah? Right. So welcome to your ALS 670 final briefing before you go off for your internship, right? So this is a pre-internship briefing, yeah? Okay, so the agenda for today would be introduction by RP, the resource person, okay, Miss Onaliza. By the way, if you do not know me, my name is Miss Onaliza binti Satimin. I am the one that you have been texting all through this past few months. I am the one who gave you all the instructions and also the information in the WhatsApp group. But I think most of you know me already. We've seen each other and we also talked to each other during the briefing previously, correct? Okay, now, so the first thing is the introduction by RP, and the second, we're going to look at your e-borang pengesahan penerimaan, surat penempatan, surat insurans, surat pelepasan berjumpa, FYP supervisor. Right, the third thing is your assessment, mainly on your e-logbook, your workplace portfolio, and your workplace presentation. Right, and number four, we're going to look at the do's and the don'ts during latihan industry, LI or internship. And final words by LG240 KPP, Datin Dr. Aini, if she's here, and other lecturers if they are here. Okay. So first thing first is hello slide. Why are you not moving? My slide is not moving, kan? Okay, yeah.
Miss, sorry to interrupt. I have some of my classmates that are still requesting to join the meeting.
Oh, because I've already presenting, so that's why I could.
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on, let me. Okay, should I stop present first? Yeah, can they get in?
Okay, I'll ask them.
Can you ask them? Are they able to get in?
I think not yet, Miss.
Yeah. Hold on. How am I going to? I have 67 now.
Okay, yes, madam.
Yes, eh?
Okay,
I
thank you,
think
Miss.
I don't have to present it what do you call that, slideshow lah, yeah? It's going to be difficult. I just present to you using the non-cantik way lah, yeah. I think this one okay? Can you are you able to see my slide properly?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay, sebab I rasa ini pun dia lagging sikit. My God, what is going on? Okay, right. I think this is better lah, yeah. Okay, right. So, internship where you will apply and you will look at your skills that you have developed, the skills that you have gained throughout your 5 semesters of LG240. Okay, look at it as your personal development, time for your personal development, for your professional development as part of your training, also as your personal growth, right? So that is internship. Now, so let's look at where are you right now. Okay, so if you look at the timeline for ALS 670 practical training, okay, sorry, this is supposed to be 2023. Don't mind the date, yeah. Right. So you are supposed to be here the 1st of March 2023. Okay. I remember okay, and then so you're supposed to go for your internship tomorrow. Okay, however, you still have 1 more month until the 1st of April for you to go for your internship. Okay, so you have only one until the 1st of April. Okay, because you have 4 months of internship, therefore the window is quite small. Okay, by the time you finish your internship, then the lecturers have to already key in your marks and whatnot. Okay, and then we have to present your marks to the jawatankuasa and whatnot. Okay, so we do not have enough time. So I really wouldn't suggest for you to go to internship 1st of April. It's going to be difficult for you and for your supervisor as well. Okay, right. So let's look at the overview process and procedures for internship. Now, I believe you are already in step 5 or step 6. Okay, meaning some of you already accepted the offer and you already got the placement and you are going off for tomorrow. But those who haven't yet, is okay. You still have time. You can go for your job search and the application process. I think most of you have already experienced the application process, right? So it's not only one time. So it requires following up with the company, and also go back and forth in terms of asking questions, negotiations and whatnot. Yeah, so those are quite crucial for you to secure your place during the internship. Yeah, okay. And then again, those who have not accepted any offers, weigh all the options. Okay, your friends earlier shared about the company being quite shady in the sense that they want to pay you based on the sales that you contribute to the company. I don't think that is an intern job. Yeah, so be careful about that. Be careful about this recruitment company. Yeah, those kind of companies. And I have to say there was an experience by your seniors lah, right? So they went for a training company. Sounds very legit, sounds very on the paper, very legit lah, I would say. And then for some reason they wanted to quit 1 month after they have started their internship. Can you imagine? You have 4 months and you have started, for example, if we use your dates and 1st of March, and then 1 month after you quit, and then you have to go for the process, undergo for the process again. I mean, you have to searching for the job, and then you have to apply, and then you have to do all those things. Okay, it's not like after you quit and then you jump onto another company straight away. No, but they actually went for the process all over again. So they ended up yeah, quite late lah. They went in for their internship quite late. I think about almost 2 weeks after the supposedly the final date. So, and they finished just in time before we finish our semester. So that is something, yeah, for you to consider. So that company was shady in the sense that this is what happened. So that I share you this experience so that you can reflect on this, okay, and be careful after this. So what happened was this is a training company. So by right, they go out and they go for training, not I mean, they go for training for other people lah, right? So, but this company only has less than 5 staffs, 2 or 3 staffs. Okay, so be careful with that. Yeah, so including these 2 interns, so they were 5, 6, something like that of them in the company. So by right, they should go out and provide training and go to other companies or go to other organizations to provide trainings. But these 2 interns are not allowed, were not allowed to go to the training session. Okay, what they did was they only I would say sit or be in the company, in the company, and then do nothing. Okay, so while these 2 or 3 staffs, they went out and they say that they went for training and whatnot. Okay, sounds suspicious, can? They just wait for the shop, something like that. So that is quite suspicious. So if you have started, okay, so if you go and start tomorrow and then 1 week you feel there is something wrong, something shady, okay, be brave and talk to me, okay, tell me, or negotiate also with the supervisor and whatnot, right? But tell me if you feel there is something fishy, then you tell me, okay? All right, so that you can get out as fast as you can. Okay, all right, get it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, Miss.
okay, right. Next, once you have accepted and you have agreed, okay, again, if you want to breach the contract, I mean, if you want to get out of the company, or if you have accepted and then you decided, oh no, this is not what I want, right? And you want to decline, but you have already signed the acceptance letter. So that could be a problem. Please make sure that you have read all the terms and conditions on the acceptance letter. Only then you sign. Okay, people have paid previously. There are one student who paid 1,000. There are one student who paid 600. There are also one student who paid 300. Okay, so be careful on that. And then once you have accepted and once you have all the details ready, submit or upload the borang pengesahan penerimaan from the company of your choice in the Google Classroom. If you ask me once again, where can you get the borang pengesahan penerimaan? I do not know what to say. Everything is there in the Google Classroom. Okay, so after you have submitted your borang borang apa tadi tu, borang pengesahan penerimaan, only then Puan Haryanti will issue your surat penempatan, surat insurans and surat assumption, surat berjumpa FYP supervisor. Okay, only then. Right. So Puan Yanti pesan, those who have not yet get your all the 3 letters, she will do it. Okay, you don't have to worry. By this week or by next week, first week of your internship, you will get that. Okay, but please do not forget to upload your borang pengesahan penerimaan. Okay, so all of these borangs and all of your letters, okay, they are all linked to what's the name? It's linked to Jaringan Industri APB. Okay, so we have to follow the procedures, right? Whatever borang that you submit to GCR, it will be linked to the Jaringan Industri. All right, so be careful on that. Right, so done with placement. You are going to start tomorrow. What do you need to do? You follow the rules. Okay, so you are going for your internship. You learn. Do you know how to operate a photostat machine? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Press the green button. Before you press the green button, you need to press other buttons, yeah? Probably. Or maybe you need to learn about, I don't know. Okay, depends on your company and your organization, right? Then during your internship, towards the end, I would say, well into your third month, before your fourth month, make sure make sure you contact your supervisor. You will be given a faculty supervisor. Okay. So make sure you contact your supervisor once I distribute the list. And I cannot distribute the list if you do not upload your borang pengesahan penerimaan. Okay, because I need all the details. Only then I can distribute your supervisor. Right. So by month number 2 or number 3, you should contact your supervisor. Okay, they will not contact you. Yes, they also will have your phone number, and your emails, but they wouldn't contact you. You have to contact them. Okay, you have to initiate the contact. Right. So after you have contact them, uh make sure that you assist them in arranging your faculty supervisor visit to the company. Okay, this semester I encourage for you guys to have a face-to-face or physical visits, yeah, because it's time for us to meet each other, okay, to see how you're doing in the real world, the real working sector, and whatnot lah. Okay, but having said that, we all learn how to be flexible. Try to help your work supervisor, also your faculty supervisor. Try to help them in finding time, or maybe different methods to see each other. Yeah. Also, during the visit, you have to remind your workplace supervisor that your faculty supervisor will give them normally 2 forms. Yeah. One is the organizational evaluation form. Another one would be market survey form. So your workplace supervisor must evaluate you and give you marks uh, through that forms, and those marks must be given to your faculty supervisor. What happened was last semester or last few semesters, the faculty supervisors went through a very hard time chasing the organizational supervisors. Okay, and we do not want that. You need to play your part and help them. You need to nudge and you need to persuade your workplace supervisor. Okay, and also during the visit, what will happen is the presentation, your presentation, workplace presentation. So the most of your marks, sorry, which are presentation and also organizational supervisor, organization evaluation form by your workplace supervisor, will be done during the visit. Okay, like I said, I encourage it to be face to face, but also it can be online. Okay, if you cannot find the time to meet in the middle. Yeah, and finally, step 9 would be your assessment, your logbook, and also your portfolio. Right. So this is the course outcome. Why the course outcome is important? Now, because you need to be able to apply the theoretical and practical knowledge as well as skills learned to the workplace situation, right? Develop professional, organizational, and work values as well as work ethics and communication skills, right? Be careful on your ethics and communication skills. Evaluate your own work performance in terms of your strengths, your limitations, and weaknesses in relation to knowledge, skills, and work competency at the workplace. And apply job knowledge and work experience at the workplace in an organization, and also being able to present your workplace experience. right? So these are the things that you have to do. If you see the course outcomes, these course outcomes are translated to your assessment. Okay, so these are the important documents: e-borang pengesahan penerimaan, surat penempatan, surat insurans, surat pelepasan, berjumpa FYP supervisor. Okay, so these letters are to be presented and be made known to your organization supervisor. So you have to inform that about you doing your FYP. Okay, so you might need to be excused if your FYP supervisor wants to see you. Yeah, those things. I also have my FYP supervisor here, right? Okay. Now, so this is your surat pemakluman penempatan latihan industri. So you have to make sure that the date is correct. Okay. So you have to make sure that the dates in your surat pemakluman penempatan ni is the same as the date recorded in your e-logbook. So tomorrow, as soon as you start your internship, you're going to log in your activities, okay, in your e-logbook. All the templates are in GC, so you can look at in Google Classroom. Okay, so you have to make sure the dates are correct. Okay, and then you also will see your surat pelepasan bertugas and also surat pelindungan kesihatan, your insurance, yeah. Okay. So assessments, what will be evaluated? I've touched on the assessment earlier. Now, number one is organization evaluation by your workplace supervisor, 40%. The bulk of it is from your workplace supervisor. Number two is your workplace presentation, 20%. 20% you will be evaluated by two supervisors, your workplace supervisor and your faculty supervisor. Okay, so you're going to normally I would suggest that during the visit you prepare your presentation, right? So you give the presentation during that visit, so you can kill two birds with one stone, right? And then you have your workplace portfolio, which is 30%. This is usually done after your internship. However, like I said, okay, you have 4 months of internship. You also have your FYP, right? By the end of your internship, you will have no time. Basically, you will have no time. You are finishing your FYP, you want to finish your portfolio or whatever it is lah, right? You would not have enough time. Now, the template is all there in GCR. Go and take a look. You can start your portfolio from the earlier while you are doing your internship, especially your e-logbook. Okay. So be disciplined in logging in everything every day. Yeah. Okay. So, and workplace portfolio is 30%, e-logbook is 10%. Okay, so workplace portfolio is to be submitted in week 16. Yes, week 16. Late submission will be penalized, right? Portfolio would be between 1,500 to 2,000 words, 8 to 10 pages. You're lucky though, it's just 8 to 10 pages. During my time, it was like 30 pages. Anyhow, type in E-rate 11 or Times New Roman 12 double spacing. So please ensure all the work samples appended in the portfolio are endorsed by the organization. Now, so you are, excuse me, you are required to have 5 samples. Okay, 5 samples from your organization. So listen to me, this is quite important. Now, if you do not have that 5 samples that are endorsed by the organization, your marks will be deducted. All right. The thing is, sometimes the company will say that those documents are PNC. We cannot give you and whatnot. Okay, so from now, starting you start your internship, tell them that you are going to need 5 samples. So discuss with your supervisor. You can talk to your supervisor. Please have good relationship with your workplace supervisor. No matter how busy they are, approach them and ask them to help you. Okay, they are your supervisor. They are appointed to be your supervisor. Anyhow, where was I? Yes, those 5 samples too. From the very beginning, you go to them and you ask them, what are some of the samples of works that I can include in my portfolio later to be presented to my supervisor? All right, get it? Okay.
Understood.
Yes, miss.
Okay, remember, all right. Okay, so you can look at the content. These are the criteria for your work portfolio. Okay, everything is in GCR. Yeah, all right. If your faculty supervisor asks you later, you need to do all this, and this, and you tell them that you do not know, I will fine you. Don't know lah what I will do to you, but I will fine you. Okay, because everything is in GCR already, right? So your sample of work must be endorsed by the organization. The workplace supervisor's signature is required. If you do not have them, then yeah, marks will be deducted. So this is also important why your workplace must use English as the medium of instruction, because your samples of work should be in English. We cannot give you marks if it is in BM or Arabic, for example, or Korean, right? So it must be in English. Okay, so this is why this is important. Now, talk to your supervisor. From the very beginning, talk to your supervisor. You need 5 samples. So ask them to give you tasks that can be included in the portfolio. Ask for the signature and the stamping earlier. Okay, right. So look at the criteria in GCR. Yeah? Now, e-logbook is to be endorsed by the organization supervisor 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, you are allowed to have like 2 weeks, and then you need to ask your supervisor to endorse. Allahu Akbar. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so this is how your logbook looks like. Everything is on GCR. Okay. Okay, finally is your workplace presentation. This is 20%. Okay, 10% would be from your faculty supervisor. Another 10% would be from your workplace supervisor. Right? Remind your workplace supervisor that they have to evaluate your presentation. Okay, they have to. Okay, so these are what you need to talk about lah, in your workplace presentation. I also have shared the slides in your GCR. Go and take a look. Okay. Yeah. About the organization, your roles and your responsibilities, your best learning experiences, the challenges working or interning at the organization, right? So how the courses that you have learned relate to the real world, how the courses that you have learned help you in dealing with your work, right? And the role of English language in the workplace setting, recommendations for internship program at the company. Okay, whether you recommend or not, or is it which department do you think that we should park our intern, right? Okay, so these are the things that you need to present during the presentation. Okay, so these are the criteria for presentation. Take a look at it on your own, yeah. All right. So next, do's and don'ts. Okay, so this is sikap and tingkah laku seorang pelajar latihan industri APB dan UiTM. This is taken from the policy ya. Satu, menepati masa, patuh kepada peraturan dan undang-undang tempat kerja, berkomunikasi dengan baik, menghormati orang lain, berpakaian kemas, mengikut cara berpakaian tempat kerja, memakai kosmetik yang bersesuaian pelajar perempuan, menjaga kebersihan diri. Right, so I think you know all of this. Ya, menjalankan semua tugas yang diberikan oleh majikan, positif dalam semua perkara, banyak bertanya mengenai tugas jika tidak faham, mempunyai komitmen yang tinggi, bekerjasama dengan orang lain, rajin mencari kerja jika tugasan telah siap dan tiada arahan tugasan. So you have to initiate, ya. Cannot be on the waiting for tasks to be given to you, where if they don't have anything, so you just keep quiet and whatnot, right? Okay, one thing that I have to highlight here, so you have to remember your internship period is 16 weeks, okay, or 17 weeks, depending on the dates lah, right? But so let's say if you take a medical leave, if you take a cuti rehat, leave, right? If you have something on, by right, you have to replace. So let's say you start on the 1st of March, you should end at 30th, on the 30th of June, but you Hari Raya probably kan, so you have like 3 days leave, so you have to extend your internship until the 3rd of July. Okay, that is very important. Right. So these are all the professionalism, attire. Be careful about your attire, right? You should know. You should know. I think you know already. Yeah, I think you know already. Okay. So be mindful of the what do you call that? Your attire lah, right? Whether that company allow business casual or they are very strict in terms of their attire, so you have to be very professional and very formal. So be mindful of that. Yeah. Okay, this is about cuti. So cuti tertakluk kepada majikan penyelia. Pelajar praktikal perlu mematuhi arahan majikan tempat kerja sekiranya hendak bercuti. Pelajar tidak boleh meninggalkan tempat kerja iaitu bercuti tanpa kebenaran majikan tempat kerja. Sekiranya tempoh cuti yang diberikan oleh majikan perlu diganti, pelajar perlu menggantikan cuti tersebut sebelum menamatkan tempoh latihan industri. Dan tempoh latihan industri dalam 4 bulan, pelajar perlu mencukupkan tempoh tersebut. So you have to complete the 16 weeks. Okay, we put it here 4 months to make it easier for you guys, but it's actually 16 weeks. So you have to complete that. Right. So these are the checklists for you to go tomorrow. Are you guys excited? No? Nobody excited? Oh my God, you sound so excited. Right, so pick your outfit tonight. Kejap je, sikit je lagi. Right, and then sleep early. Right, okay. That's it. And okay, so that's it from me. Any question before is the KPP here? Datin Dr. Aini, are you here? She's not here, but okay, she's not here. Tak apalah. All right. Any question? Come on. You have.
This one, I have a
Okay,
question.
right. Okay. Yes, Aiman.
Yeah, so like you mentioned about finishing the 16 week, right? So like
Mm.
in a week we all like most have 5 days working, but then
Yeah.
for But for this weekend, we only have like 3 days. Is that still counted as like a week? So
Yes, still counted as a week. So you probably, if you realize, if you look at the calendar tu kan, probably are going to have like 17 weeks tau sebenarnya. But it's okay. But you have to remember, you guys have to remember, your period of internship ni falls during Hari Raya kan. So that one you need to replace. Cuti Hari Raya is only on Monday, correct?
Yes, Miss.
yes.
So probably you'll be given leave until Tuesday, Wednesday, probably kan. So late after that you need to replace. Okay? Kalau if the company says that it's okay, you don't have to replace. Okay? Because you need to complete 16 weeks. Okay?
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay.
Miss.
Right. Question. 9:30 we all go. So
Me, I
question.
have a question.
Yes.
What about tadi Miss cakap about the supervisors datang tempat our work site, right? What
Right.
if for the Sabahani students from Sabah yang memang
Yeah.
ambil
Right.
intern dekat Sabah?
Okay. So in that case, like I said, you can make adjustment. Okay. Be flexible in terms of doing a Google Meet, Zoom call. I prefer it to be a Google Meet session. Okay, so if it is a Google Meet or Zoom or whatever lah, right? You get what I mean. If a Meet session or Zoom session, I prefer for it to be like that because you have to present. Okay, I do not want you to record your presentation and then you submit to the both supervisors. So I want it to be in real time. So if you have your both supervisors in a Google Meet, after they have talked to each other, you can come in and you can have your presentation. Yeah. So try not to. My advice would be only do one presentation where both supervisors can evaluate you at the same time. Unless the thing, so many things happen. For example, your faculty supervisor cannot see your workplace supervisor because of no reasons and whatnot, and then after they are free, your workplace supervisor pula tak free, they have things and they have to go to London, Paris, New York, and they cannot be back. If they go to London, Paris, New York, and they are not back until the end of your internship, okay, if you feel that you haven't seen that person for more than 1 or 2 weeks, please let the company know, or please let us know, let the company knows first lah, right? And ask to have a second supervisor. How are they going to evaluate you if they're not here? You get what I mean? Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So clear? If you cannot meet face to face, then it's going to be online.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Madam, I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
So what if like till the end of March we still haven't got the company for internship? Like, what should we do
Why?
if that's the case?
Okay. Now, by the second week of March, I am going to issue a final roll call, I would say, to those who have not yet gotten a place. Yeah. So that one we will help you. We'll try to help you. So, but you need to reach out to me as well. Okay. I missed one slide lah in my presentation too. I want to show how many people who have not yet applied for EBKPLI. There are, hold on, let me check. Yeah, I missed that slide because of the ni earlier. What happened? All right, there are 21 people who have not yet submitted your EBKPLI, which means that you haven't gone out and find placement. I tak tahu. Okay, right. Anyways, by second week of March, tak sampai second pun. Going to second week of March, can you please remind me to have a final roll call for those who really, 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 really don't think that you can find a place before the 1st of April. Okay, let me know. So probably most of you will be given places in your ITM. Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Next.
Miss,
Yeah.
so I understand that our internship duration must be 4 months, right? But let's say the company that I went for an interview said that the next available internship duration at their company is 6 March until 4th of July. Is that allowed?
So 5 months lah.
Uh, yeah, it's almost no
No lah,
6
it's
6 March until 4th of July.
4 months lah tu yang.
But it's like kurang 2 hari. Is it allowed?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said count. It must be 16 weeks.
So okay. But
Yeah.
let's say it is less than 16 weeks.
Then you ask the company, can I just work for another 2 days?
All right.
Talk to the
If it
company.
okay. Thank you,
Then
Miss.
if they allow you, no, this is not about the company allows you or not tau. It's about you need to complete that 16 weeks too. Tapi I think you will manage to have 16 weeks, even though it's 6th of March until 4th of July. I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm. All
Okay?
right. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
All right. Next. Faster.
Miss.
Okay.
No, you go for you go first. Go.
Okay, thank you. Miss, so if we're starting tomorrow,
Yeah.
but then our internship is gonna be more than 16 weeks. Does that mean we have to put the dates in our the borang pengesahan?
No,
Yeah, the,
borang pengesahan only state the dates that the beginning of your internship until the end of your internship. That is in the borang pengesahan. In the logbook, also state the same date, the same exact date from the very beginning of your internship that in your borang pengesahan, right? The same dates until the end of your internship. It doesn't matter if you exceed 16 weeks. It's going to be a problem if you cannot reach that 16 weeks. Okay?
all right, thank you.
All right. Okay, next.
Please, does
Yeah.
it mean that even if we have leave, we got leave for like 4 days, but we still have the 16 weeks, that's not less than 16 weeks, so we don't have to think about the replace.
I cannot. That one you have to replace. That one you have to replace. Guys, it's better to have more than 16 weeks rather than less than 16 weeks. Okay? Minimum would be 16 weeks. So normally you guys will have like 17. Okay?
So regarding for that question though, madam, just now Fariha said that in case we exceed that 16 weeks, right? For example, if we have internship durations of like maybe like 5 months or something like that, is that still allowed for the student to have that kind of duration? And would that be possible? Is it required for us to put that exact date, for example, like 1 March until the end of the internship, which is like 5 months, for example? Is it still need or just that 4 months duration?
That 4 months je. That 4 months. So, the dates for your internship usually, all right, barring special cases lah, 1st of March until 30th of June, 15th of March until 15th of July, and then 1st of April until 31st of July. That would be your normally lah, okay? Because I told you that we only allow these 3 dates, these three durations, kan? But let's say the company asks you for you to come in on a different dates and you have discussed and negotiate and whatnot, then it's okay. But normally on your surat is going to be those 3 dates yang I cakap tu, right? So follow that dates in the surat. If you are going for more than 4 months internship, which like I said earlier, be mindful because you still have your FYP and whatnot. That one, it shouldn't be included. It's only the 4 months. Bear in mind your surat, every surat is only stated, it will only state 4 months. Okay. Surat insurans, surat penempatan, segala surat lah. Okay. All 4 months.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Okay, next. Come on.
Miss,
Miss,
I want to ask.
Yes.
Okay. I want to ask. Is it compulsory for us to meet our FIP supervisor once a week, as stated in the surat pelepasan, or is there like a minimum requirement of how many times should we meet our FIP supervisor?
That one you need to talk to your FYP supervisor. To be safe, we prepare once a week. All right. Just in case you are so slow in your writing and your FYP supervisor is like, where is this student? Okay. I want to see you every week. Then you have the letter. If not, then I don't know. Talk to your FYP supervisor. Yeah.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Right. Next.
Miss.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Yes.
Just now you have mentioned that the e-portfolio needs to be submitted on week 16 of the semester. So what about the students who start their internship a bit late, like 15 March or 1st April?
Week 16 is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, week 16 is first week of August.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay, thank
So
you,
that's
Miss.
why, like I told you before, everybody, start your e-logbook to do it every week, okay, and then your e-portfolio to start compiling your sample of works. Yeah, talk to your supervisor. This is very important because at the end of the semester, at the end of the internship, normally students will come up to me and say, Miss, how I do not have the sample of work. They do not let me attach the sample of works because all of those are PNC. Like I said, from the very beginning, talk to your supervisor, tell them you need 5 sample of works. Therefore, you will need works that you can attach to your portfolio. We only have 5 minutes to the meeting. Team bagi tahu I. Okay, right. So do that. And those who have who's going to start late, therefore you're going to finish late, start doing your portfolio earlier. Right? Okay, do that. Okay, lagi?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to ask regarding the faculty supervisor. So how do we know who is our faculty supervisor?
Now I will assign them to you or you to them, depending. Okay. Anyhow, I will assign them once your internship has started. Not immediately. Okay, I will also need some time, okay, to work out on the scheduling and whatnot. But normally, by the first month, you will get your faculty supervisor. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. More questions?
I have one question, Miss.
Yes.
So for those of us who are planning to start on the 15th of March, so
Yeah.
let's say we have applied for the EBP KLI Borang last week.
Mhm.
When is the earliest that we can get the Borang?
When the earliest, I cannot tell you. Okay, so those borangs went through people stages before you can get the cover letter. So it is being processed right now. In what stages? I wouldn't know. Okay, some probably at the end of the stage lah. All right. Tapi 15th of March, I think you can get it before the 15th of March. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Miss.
All right. Okay. Any more questions? By the way, thank you to those who answered your question, your friend's question in the WhatsApp group who helped me. Sometimes I tak nampak, and then you helped me by answering. So thank you very much. And those who have any opportunities for internship, do share with your friends in the WhatsApp group. Okay. I'm quite worried. Only the confirm that have sent me your borang pengesahan, there are only 38 of you. But I think some of you have not yet submitted the borang pengesahan, but I'm quite concerned. Okay, so I think by this week I will give one roll call to ask who have not gotten any place or any offer or whatever, and then another 2 weeks I'm going to do that again. Okay, right. Any more questions?
Miss, I have a question.
Okay, yes.
Okay, regarding the internship presentation, you said we will need to present it in front of our two supervisors, the faculty and also the internship supervisor, right? So
Yep.
let's say, in a way, we also evaluate the company, right? Because we need to recommend them and such.
Yep.
Is it allowed if we somehow criticize the company? Because okay, we work with them, but maybe there are probably some icks from the company that we are not fond with. So can we like comment that in the presentation?
Now, this is a good question. Now, at the end of the day, you have to remember who will give you your marks. 40% will come from your organization, right? The presentation is only 10%. Okay, so if you look at the criteria in the presentation, we are not looking at your content per se. It's more on how you present and how you justify things and whatnot, right? So if you feel that you are not suitable to the company, put it in a very nice way. Okay, so perhaps what you can say is your talent, or they could train somebody from a different background better, or something like that. Okay, or you should be, it will be, you think that if future interns could be parked under what department, another department, then they can learn something. So justify. So be pandai lah about it. All right. You have to remember who's giving you marks. Don't criticize. Give suggestion. Yeah. Things like that you need to
Okay,
to
Miss,
to
thank you.
jangan criticize. Korang ni pun. Okay. All right. Anything else? It's 9:30.
Madam, can I ask?
Okay.
Sorry, madam.
Yes,
I want to
all
ask,
right.
like, the borang pengesahan, actually I did give to the company,
Hmm.
but they didn't reach out back and send back the document. So is it okay if I give back like a week after my internship, once the company gives back?
Yeah, can. Okay. So regarding the borang pengesahan, borang penempatan and whatnot tu, she's the company supervisor. Okay, so probably your borang is there. They just haven't got the time to get to do it, right? So chase the supervisor or chase the person in charge. Okay. Next, macam mana you chase
Thank you,
I?
madam.
Macam you chase I, you all kan selalu chase I, Miss, when can I get? So you chase lah the supervisor. Yes, my dear.
Madam, I do have a question. So I initially I put like I have 3 options for the company, right? So I put all 3 that into the EPKPI, and then I already got the CVs and the borang pengesahan. But you know, fortunately, rezeki Allah, I actually got offer from another company that is has nothing to do with the 3 company that give me that that UiTM gave the CVs for. So and then I apply again for the EBKPLI for that particular company that offered me, and I accept the offer and working tomorrow actually. So do I need to wait for the CVs to actually being produced by the UiTM and then give the company the borang pengesahan, or I can give the borang pengesahan first, ask them to fill in and then submit the video? Or
You haven't got the CVs yet.
yeah, but I did filled in like last week.
Okay. And have you talked to the company? Do they allow you to come in without the CV?
Yeah. They
They
actually
allow, eh?
yeah.
Okay. So wait for the correct CV and the borang pengesahan. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. More questions? Clear? Everything is in Google Classroom. The criteria, the template, and the slides, they are all in Google Classroom. Okay. Be mindful of your language, okay? Sometimes you might think that you are being formal or you're being professional, but you have to remember those people, they are all older or probably have more experience than you. Therefore, you would say that they have this seniority and whatnot, okay? Even though if it is not a culture in that company or in that organization, it doesn't hurt to, start by being sopan. Okay, right? Careful of your language. You are all language students. You are all communication students. I hope you can apply whatever that you have learned throughout your semesters in your workplace. All right. If you do not understand, ask questions. It's not wrong to ask questions. Tak berdosa, right? So, and daripada you make the mistakes over and over again, then ask questions. Ask them to clarify. Okay, take the initiative to get to know people. Introduce yourself. Hi, hello, my name is Mona Lisa. I'm the intern here. Do that. Do that. It's not wrong to introduce yourself. Smile. Smile, please. Tolonglah. Smile. Okay, you might think that, oh, I'm okay. I don't have anything. This is my resting face, right? No, smile. Make an effort to smile. Okay, smile, nod to people, greet people, and whatnot. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Miss.
Those are the
All right,
soft
Miss.
skills that I shouldn't have to tell you, but I feel that I need to tell you. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Any more questions? It's 9:35. I hope that you guys will do well tomorrow. I am sure you will do well tomorrow. I'm very proud of you, and I am very, 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 very excited for you guys to embark in this new journey working outside. Okay? Tak payah duduk dalam UiTM je, online je. All right, so have a good rest tonight. Wake up early tomorrow and you can go for your first day of internship. Right. Okay.
Thank you, madam.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
everybody. Good luck.
Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you, Miss. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Miss.
Bye.
Have a
See
good
you
night.
soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.